Alright, Genesis, yes. Ready to wash some dishes. It's been a while, not from washing dishes, but from recording myself washing dishes. No excuses, I just didn't do one, I don't know. I thought about doing one for a couple times, but I don't know, I just didn't, I just went ahead and washed and I didn't record, so here I am. I'm recording myself washing the dishes, because it's so fun. Why am I laughing at myself? I don't know. I'm easy to please, right? So let's get going. We have some water into the dishes. See if I can fit this cord in here somewhere. Down there. All right. Whew. And some soap. Maybe a little soap over here too. Yeah. So I'm going to turn up invisible touch, invisible touch, and listen to that. All right. So, finish that up. Now I just gotta dry those, and we'll be ready to go. Like I said, rather incoherently in the first segment, it's been a while since I recorded, and I just wanted to thank Matt Colby and Wifey from Breaking, North Carolina, and of course Dennis for getting me off my butt here and start recording. It's an easy thing to do. I don't know, I just, I had planned to do it like a week ago, and then you just kind of miss that one day that you planned on, and then another day goes by, another day goes by, another day goes by, and all of a sudden it's almost 2 weeks or something. So no excuses. I gotta do it because I like doing it. It's fun, and washing dishes, it makes it a little more interesting with something to think about and talk about here. And I like talking to you or talking to myself. Whichever one it is. So what have I been doing? Last week was the final week of regular classes at school, so we finished up the last regular week of classes. I still have a couple weekend groups this coming weekend, but the exams have started now, actually on Saturday, and then yesterday really full tilt into the exam session. So yesterday I was at the speaking exam, which is, I'm the interlocutor at the speaking exam. That means I sit, well, maybe I'll just tell you what the speaking exam is. So every year they have certain practical courses: speaking, listening, writing, reading, and use of English. So those are the practical courses, and throughout the year they have classes, speaking classes, which I teach, writing classes, I also teach some of the writing classes. And then at the end of the year they have a big exam, and they have to pass that exam to move on to the next year in the practical courses. And then they have a bunch of topical courses like American history and British history that I teach, and linguistics and methodology, those kinds of classes. And they usually have an exam or a final exam in that class as well in order to pass that class. But if they don't pass one of these practical exams, they have to retake the whole year next year. Fortunately, they take them in June now, and then if they don't pass in June, they get a chance in September to have a make-up, retake I should say, and then if they pass that, they can move on to the next year. But if not, they have to repeat all the practical courses from that year again. So it's really, a pressure cooker this month for a lot of the students. And yesterday was second year speaking. So the speaking exam, we break them up into groups of 3. They come in, and then I'm the interlocutor, so I sit with the group of 3 students, and then there are 2 other teachers in the room who are taking notes about language used and mistakes and stuff like that. And we have these envelopes with pictures in them, so I give a set of pictures to the group, and then they each have to describe one of the pictures, and then they talk about maybe a topic that might connect those pictures together. Then I give them some instructions to guide a discussion about that certain topic. So for example, yesterday one of the topics was gender stereotypes, and so they had to talk about what are specific kinds of occupations that are generally associated with men, occupations generally associated with women. Should this be the case? Is this changing? What is the role of husband and wife? How is that changing? What do you think about stay-at-home dads? These kinds of topics. So they have to talk about that topic then for 10 minutes. After they describe the pictures, talked about a possible topic, then they have these questions to guide a discussion for 10 minutes. The three people are supposed to interact, use good language, use good vocabulary, and then at the end I have them summarize what they've talked about. If they leave, we give them a grade, and it's out of 25 points. So they get 10 points for pronunciation, 10 points for use of English, and 5 points for interaction, which is, discussion and dealing with the topic. And that's the crucial part, right? To get enough points, the kind of the cutoff line to pass the speaking exam, they should get 13 points. To be safe, they should get 14, 15, but usually if they get 13, if they do okay on the other exams, they'll pass. But unfortunately, one of the girls yesterday, she didn't pass, so she doesn't know that yet. We can't tell her, so she's taking the rest of the exams, because that was their first one. Now she has listening and writing, and then reading and use of English. But it doesn't matter. She's going to be coming back in September to retake, no matter what she does on those tests. And then if she doesn't pass, she'll have to repeat the year. So that's unfortunate. And there's 2 other girls that are on the borderline. So hopefully they do good on the other exams and they'll go okay. But not bad though. Only one. Sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 or more. So tomorrow I have the 3rd year speaking, so that's really crucial because of course they want to finish and they want to go off and find a job or go on to further study. Some of them go on to get a master's degree in English or go into translation or something like that. It's up to them. So I'm going on, and I hope but I just wanted to say that was what the test is like for speaking, and today I go in and I'm going to be talking with another teacher about the writing exam, because I was reading those yesterday as well from Saturday. So we'll see how many people pass the writing exam. Hopefully everybody. Trzymam kciuki, which is in Poland, they instead of cross your fingers, it's hold your thumb. Trzymam kciuki. Thumbs actually, but yeah. So I'll cross my fingers and maybe hold my thumb at the same time, and then we can get everybody through. Luck isn't going to help, right? They need to do well, but hopefully they do. All right, I will dry dishes. Yes! Woo! Woo! I'm getting excited. It's been a while. So back to the beginning. That's how long I've been washing the dishes. But isn't that one of those songs, I always, when I hear that song, Invisible Touch, I think of driving, like riding in my car, and like whenever that song comes on, it just puts you in a good mood, right? There's some of those songs like that, just to kind of get you going, and definitely that's one of them for me, Invisible Touch. So I'm done, yes! Got that all nice and cleaned up, and I think that's about it. Got my Genesis, yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll show you this. Muesli and fruit. That was a gift from one of the weekend groups. They made some cookies for me. I helped them do some extra study for a test, and they did well on the test. So they wanted to thank me, and that was nice. They didn't have to, and like I said, you guys did the work, but it was nice of them. And very good cookies. I would show you one of them, but I've eaten them. Actually, my wife was wolfing them down, and it barely gave me a chance. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I kind of I took a good dent out of those, but great cookies. They were made with muesli and nuts and honey with cranberries, some peanuts, I think. Just really good stuff. So always good to get cookies, homemade cookies. Alright, I guess that's it. I'll get back to you later. I'll definitely do one, not in 2 weeks, but a little sooner than last time. And just wish everybody a great day, because life is great, right? Have a good one.